Another day, another stream. Yay. Let me turn on streamer mode on Discord. Let's go. Should show me a streaming soon enough. Then I'll check the audio stuff. Yep. Yep, sounds good. Unmute desktop. Well, Discord doesn't show me a streaming yet, but I assume it's gonna do it soon. Oh, there we go. Oh, let me also test the chat. Bro, I love mistyping something. I don't know what happened there. Oh, did it not work? Oh shit, true, I'm not logged in on this browser. I gotta do it on another one. As long as I can see the test message on another browser, yeah, it seems good. Yep, stream is working. That's good. Alright. Now to the code part. I left off on trying to figure out how to handle players joining, and I still don't know how I'm gonna do that. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. So I just realized that I might have my... I'm gonna hide the screen for a moment, just so I can move my notes to the other screen. Seems good. I'm gonna... There we go. Okay. Let's see what the error is. Yep. I don't know if I want to actually solve the issue right now. Like, have a good technical solution for it. What I might do instead is just... well, actually... What I was about to say is I'm just gonna wait until the client is connected and then start processing. This is annoying. Alright, let me see the error one more time. Okay, so who has this error? Is it the client or the server? It's the server. So the server doesn't know... Yeah. This comment basically sums it up. Yeah, so I'm trying to duplicate non-existent inputs. So what I need to do is when a player initially connects, I need to just generate some inputs. I think. See the server code. No new peer here. Yep. Tick probably isn't. Oh. Okay. This shouldn't be defined here. Oh, true, this isn't defined either. Am I even using this for anything? I guess the server receives inputs but doesn't do anything with them. That's interesting. I think this is supposed to be stored inputs, not received inputs. Back here. Yeah. I don't see why I would be doing that. That's strange. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, anyway. So I need to do stored inputs here as well. Yeah, tick is not defined. That's what I expected. So we do it for the current tick. And we say that you're an empty array for now. Let's see what happens. Okay. The current tick doesn't exist yet. Am I doing this wrong? I am. Because stored inputs goes player and then tick, not tick and then player. Although, why did I do it that way? I remember there was a reason I switched that. It's like one use case for having it be player and then tick. But I don't know. Oh yeah, this is the use case for that. Actually, that's really good. Oh, that's annoying. Because here I can just pass the dictionary, and it kind of just works. I mean, bunch of logic here and passing stuff around. I'll go with it for now. This is correct. Yeah, but this has to be the other way around. Okay, that's good. And same here. We gotta do player ID and then tick. Do we get the error now? We should, I think. Yep. Invalid get index 4. That's fine. I guess we also need to make that. So we know that it doesn't exist here. And if it does, then we should probably clear it. Actually, let me just assert that it doesn't exist. There we go. What is there now? Okay, different error. Progress. We're now here, where we are trying to send info to the client. Also, I forgot to start recording locally. So what is this update that I'm getting? Help me! Oh, a lot of stuff. This is update that. Actually, I don't know if it's the smartest move to update while I'm streaming. I don't know what it's going to do to the connection. We'll see. We will see. Yeah. But yeah, what I was saying about recording locally is I have so far downloaded all the votes of these streams, and I do plan to put them up on a stream archive YouTube channel. Obviously, I don't know who's interested in this. Like, in my eyes, this is like garbage content, but whatever. You know, some people might be interested in it, and that's fine. But if I record locally, it'll be better quality, I think, because you know it doesn't go to Twitch. They do some encoding shit. I download, upload to YouTube. They do some encoding shit, and then there's the end result. Whereas if I record locally, you know, there's OBS does some encoding, which it already does with Twitch anyway, and then it goes straight to YouTube. But I just forgot to hit that one button, so I'm just gonna go like this. Only stream, download it, upload, yada yada yada. I haven't published any of the uploads yet either. I'll have to do that later. Anyway. Okay. So what is there? Out of bound get index 0. Inputs. We only have -1 here. Okay. Oh, okay. I was mind-fucked for a moment because I was trying to go into this function and see where the error is, but we don't even get there because the error is here. We only have -1 here. And we're trying to encode 0. Why are we trying to encode 0? Current tick is -1? Where's the peer? There's the peer. This is initialized as 0, I guess. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. I just need to make this 0. What do you mean? What does this expect? This is a bool array? Oh, yeah, nice. Can I just do... Can I just cast this to a bool array? No, you cannot. That's a bit ugly, but whatever. Because I do like having this enforce the value type, like the top of the array. I like that, but you know, next thing. Please. Okay, maybe that's not actually the problem. Because this should actually retain the typing. So where do I write to this? Where do I write to this? Here. It has stored inputs. Okay. Uh, Received inputs. Decode inputs. What are the array? Hmm. They should give a bool array. Decoded inputs. There should be a bool array. Hmm. Is it because it's size 0? The pair that we're processing is this one. Here too is also that. This is the empty array that's the problem, I think. Yeah, okay. So this slide I just wrote this problem, hopefully. Is this valid? Am I breaking any laws by writing as array bool there? Let's see. Did you go past that code? No. What? think we did. I think the server sent the packet, and now the client has trouble decoding it. I should make sure, probably. Oh shit. There's a lot of packets being sent, I guess. I should... Okay. There you go. So only really care about it happening after. Okay. Did it actually work, or am I tripping? Oh, okay. So it does. Yeah, but it sends multiple because only the client is getting an error. Yeah. Hope you have a good time lurking. Dude, I need to get... well, I have a work in progress, like Shadow Relay. But I want to make the CSS a bit better before I slap it on screen. Anyway. What the hell? Alright. Back to where the error is. So now the server actually successfully sends inputs to the client, and the client is crying because it can't process this properly. Invalid get index. Let's go. Player ID is 0. Input array index is also 0. Which one is bad? The player ID should be valid. So it's probably the input array index. Why are the received inputs nothing? What is the packet? I guess I see that. Let's decode the bytes. That's gonna be fun. I can actually do it probably. I feel like such a nerd. Well, let's go. So, oldest input tick index in packet is 0. Yeah, and we take 32 bits. 32 divided by 8 should be 4, right? Yeah, it's 4. Just I need checking myself. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're here. And then we decode the input tick count, which is 2 bytes. 1, 2. Okay, so that's 0. That's problematic. Did the server actually send a packet with 0 input ticks in it? Well, let's step through. Okay, so here, here. Player count is the next 2 bytes. So there's 1 player, right? Yeah, 1 player. And then we have the player IDs, which is this 0. Yeah, that's fine. Interesting packet though. Just all zeros and 1, 1. which is the player count. Can I just continue? Oh. I probably should check what the server is sending. I guess I need another check. Okay, so one check here to make sure that the tick is not like too far in the past. There's no check to see if the tick is too far into the future. Something like that. Okay, so here's this to do that I wrote earlier. Yeah. So this loop is trying to loop through everything instead of just what we received. Receiving like no inputs shouldn't be a problem. But it is because I'm doing this incorrectly. Okay. Okay. So, what do I actually want to do? I want to take the oldest input tick in the packet, and then... Oh, okay, well I can just do that. And then... I'm take that again, plus... input tick count. Let's go. And that should be fine. Who are you? Okay, nice, different error. Again, there's so much progress. So now it is the client crying. Why are we crying? What is going on? We're trying to encode inputs. What is one here? Oh, it's probably this. The oldest unconfirmed tick index is 1 for some reason. And the current tick is 0. How did this get the set to 1? It's probably because of this. Yeah. But this is also a situation that the client should never encounter. Because basically what this means is that the server has told us about a tick, and we know it has already happened, so there's no point in sending inputs for it because it's in the past. So tick has happened, but we're actually behind that tick. Like the server is like processing tick 50, and we're at 25. And basically, what that means is that we need to process faster and faster, and just, like skip forward, so we're actually in sync with the simulation. But instead of here it being 50 and 25, it is 0 and 1. At least I think that's what's happening. I would have to see if this is being set correctly. Oh, that might be bad. Because this is being done outside of the for loop. Let's put a breakpoint there. Okay. So currently, the oldest unconfirmed tick index is 0. Yeah, I can also hover over these. This is 0, this is 0, this is 0. So this should be 0 afterwards. And wait, are we a client or a server? This is a client. Okay, it's still 0. Where does it get set to 1? I accidentally went into here. This is still fine. Okay. So maybe the next tick. And now it's 1. So now it's gonna error, right? Where's the current tick 1 now? Current tick is still 0. Does the client ever increment the current tick? Probably not, because I have this here. True. True. Okay. Let's just make the client unpost the tick incrementation immediately. Is this a different spot? It is. Nice progress. This is client code. Yep. Or is this the same? This seems like the same, actually. Well, it's a bit different. The oldest unconfirmed tick index is 0. The current tick is 1. So that's actually kind of good. So what is going on here? So we only have inputs for tick 1, and we're trying to start at 0. Okay. Why is that happening? So what I'm thinking is going on here is that we haven't incremented this variable for whatever reason. Why is our player ID 0? What? That's not correct either. Okay, that's a bit troubling. Maybe it's because we tried to process stuff before. Where does the client ever set their clarity? You never said it? Does the server ever tell the client about their ID? That's another good question. Oh, but side note, I love that this works. I can just cast the type here. That's like this. I love that this is a thing. I think it doesn't work without this. Yep. It's actually like you have to have that there. Anyway, so the server gets a new client, and then we kind of just silently take note that we have a new client. We never tell the client, I acknowledge your existence. And that's the problem. You need to tell the client. Okay, so I need to tell the client something. Um yeah, when I include the handshake. Yep. Encode the player ID, and that should be everything. I don't need anything else. I should probably do this differently, where I do like I have a enum for the packet type. I don't have any enums right now. All right. I have two possible states for the enum right now. One is that it's some sort of handshake thing, and the other is that it's just inputs being sent. Those are kind of the two possible packet types that are being communicated right now. Yeah. I think I'm gonna write that down. Oh, well, glad you enjoyed it. I'm just fumbling my way through. I think this will work in the end, but we'll see. Yeah. Uh, anyway, let me type my to-do, and then yep. See you later, man. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna type out my thoughts, and then I'll wrap up. Because my brain is starting to dry out. To-do. Yeah, different types of packets. Yep, blah blah blah. That's fine. Let's look at the diff. Yep, looks good. We don't want to actually do that. I'll just write a comment. That seems a bit better. Let's continue through the diff. This makes sense. There's a comment now there. Yep. I don't do anything with this right now, but that's fine. I could write a line saying something. Yeah. Just like line 106. That's fine. Oh, I need to well. This for loop should be correct. So I don't need that comment anymore. By the way, pro tip when you're coding, do go through the diff like this when you're done. And see if all the changes that you've made make sense. At least I think it's good to do that. Yeah, that's a valid to do still. Alright, seems good. What did I change here? Oh, one space. Nice. uh, productiveness overload. Yeah, I guess even last time the most was like comments. This time I didn't write that much comment. There's still there's some assertions. I like how I spent like, well, 44 minutes now. It's plus 20 lines. But it goes to show you, you know, sometimes coding isn't about the line outputs. And I could do more, but I feel like this is a good stopping point. Man, all you lurking and watching and whatever, and watching the VOD later on, have a good one. And yeah, that's all.